How do you feel after something like that happens?
You know, it's. I've been involved in 3 shootings where I've had to shoot at people. You know, whether they survived or whether they died, and the aftermath. There are huge parallels. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if to describe it as guilt or what it is, but I've always felt an urgent need to carry on doing something and not dwell on it. You know, get on with something, whatever it might be. You know, can I cuff the suspects up? You know, can I do some first aid? Can I, you know, move a vehicle? What can I do to keep myself busy? Because and I don't know whether, like I said, I don't know whether it's guilt because I've just had to do what I've been trained to do. It's very difficult to put my finger on it, but
is it an adrenaline dump?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
But you don't feel guilty because you said before they're a suspect, they're a suspect, they're a suspect. When I pull the trigger, they're a cardboard target.
Yeah, but then once that cardboard target's down, it's not a cardboard target anymore, is it?
Okay.
You know, when you've seen, as I saw with Azelle Rodney, the effect of my rounds, and I saw, gaping, what I thought were exit gunshot wounds to his head. I could see grey matter.
Grey matter in his brain.
Yeah, you know, he's not a cardboard target then.
Okay.
You know,
and you don't see that often. So it's not like you're in the coroner's office getting things. No. So that's probably a little repulsive to you.
Yeah, I think you never really. I mean, some guys do get used to, and girls get used to. You know, if you're a traffic cop and you spend a lot of your time dealing with fatal accidents, you know, and you've seen people that have, you know, been run over by a lorry when they're on a bicycle and their head's been flattened, you know, or, you know, you've seen internal organs all over the place when a motorcycle, you know, rider has come off his motorbike at 100 mile an hour. You know, you do get accustomed to it. I'm sure you do, just like a coroner, you know.
Yeah, but guilt seems strange.
Well,
because in '85,
perhaps it isn't the right word. I don't know what it is, but it's just like you're not supposed to kill other people. You know, as a human, you're not supposed to do it. It's not in our genes to do that. Yes, I've trained to do it, and yes, I was prepared to do it. But still, when you find yourself having done it, guilt's probably not the right word. I really don't know how to describe it. But like I said, there's always been this overwhelming desire to do something. So my first incident was in 1985, and I shot a guy who was in the process of stabbing a little girl.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. Do you feel guilty about that?
No, I don't feel guilty about that at all. But there was that overwhelming desire to get away from what I'd done.
Okay.
And I thought I'd killed him.
Right.
And so my overwhelming desire was to
grab the girl.
To grab the girl
and run down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so.
And that was your way of just kind of getting through that
doing
moment.
Something.
Yeah.
Get away from it, and I mentioned it in detail in the book. We hadn't, as a unit, we hadn't fired any shots in 1985, and there was a sort of an unwritten rule that we all thought existed that if we did shoot someone, we'd be straight back to regular police duty and we'd never carry a gun again.
Really?
Because the unit had a sort of proud boast that we had never had to fire a shot. And we genuinely thought, or there were individuals who genuinely thought that was because our tactics were so good and our slowly catchy monkey, negotiate, you know, was always going to work.
Okay. Or is it back to that movie from 1950 where part of you subconsciously thinks, I don't want to be that guy.
And so, but, you know, it was almost as if, like, you know, the person that fires a shot will have broken that perfect run.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.